Good morning, grade 9. Congratulations! Natapos niyo na po ang isang linggo. This time, let us study about the square root property and the method of completing the square. Kindly bring out your book. Read pages 72 to 79. Letter A. Solving quadratic equation by extracting square root. Pages 72 to 73. The method of extracting the square root is you're going to find out what is the square root of the given number. Solving quadratic equation by square root property. We previously have used factoring to solve quadratic equations. This chapter will introduce additional methods for solving quadratic equations. Square root property. If b is a real number and a squared is equal to b, then a is equal to positive negative square root of b. Example, solve x squared is equal to 49. How to solve that? You think a number, when you squared, it becomes 49. But we are going to use the formula given. So x is equal to positive negative square root of 49. So what is the square root of 49? That is 7. Let's check if our answer is correct. 7 squared is equal to 49. What is 7 squared? So you multiply by itself. 7 times 7 is equal to 49. So your answer is correct. These are another examples how to solve quadratic equation by square root property. Example number 2. Solve 2x squared is equal to 4. There is a coefficient of x, so that is 2. First, remove the coefficient. How? Both divide by 2, both sides. So, 2x squared divided by 2, that is x squared. Then 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So, your answer is x is equal to positive negative square root of 2. The same with example number 3. Y minus 3 squared is equal to 4. First, you're going to remove the parenthesis. How? Both sides you're going to put a square root sign. So remove the square root, then squared. Cancel that. So that will become y minus 3. Then what is the square root of 4? That is positive negative 2. So y is equal to transpose the negative become positive. Positive 3 plus minus 2. So your y is 3. Unahin natin muna yung positive. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Then 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So your answer is y is equal to 1 or 5. This is another example of how to solve quadratic equation. This example is the same with example number 3 but more complicated. Please study the steps how to solve it. Then after that, you simplify your answer. This is another way how to solve quadratic equation by extracting complex square root. Given 5 times x minus 2 squared plus 6 is equal to 86. Find the like terms. So, 6 and 86. 5x minus 2 squared is equal to 86 minus 6. Why become minus 6 or negative 6? You transpose. The positive become negative. Next, remove the coefficient. The coefficient is 5. How? Both divide by the coefficient, both sides. So, x minus 2 is equal to 80 divided by 5. So, 80 divided by 5, that will become 16. So, x squared minus 2 squared is equal to 16. X squared is equal to 16 plus 4. Where did we get 4? 2 squared. Or 2 times 2 become 4. Again, you transpose, the negative become positive. So 16 plus 4, that is equal to 20. So your x is equal to positive, negative, square root of 20. Number 3, ways how to solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Read and understand the given example on page 76 to 77. These are the different ways or steps how to solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Given x squared plus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. Step number 1, move the quadratic term in the linear term to the left side of the equation. So x squared plus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0 become 8 squared plus 8x is equal to 20. 20 or positive 20 because you transpose. The negative 20 become positive 20. Step number 2. Find the term that completes the square on the left side of the equation. Add that term to both sides. So what we're going to do? You're going to multiply 1/2 of the linear term. So that is 8x. 1/2 of 8, that is 4. Then we squared it. 4 squared, that is 16. So add that term to both sides. So x squared plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 20 plus 16. Step number 3. Factor the perfect square trinomial on the left side of the equation. Simplify the right side of the equation. So, what is the factor of 16? So, that is negative 4. Why? Because 16 is positive. Multiply negative 4 times negative 4, that is positive 16. On the right side, you are going to add or simplify 20 plus 16, that is 36. Let's go with step number 4. Take the square root of each side or put a square root sign. So, if there are square root and square, you cancel it. So, x plus 4 is equal to, what is the square root of 36? 6. Or x is equal to negative 4 plus 6, or x is equal to negative 4 minus 6. Step number 5, solve the two equation, or x is equal to negative 4 minus 6. So that is x is equal to negative 10. Then x is equal to negative 4 plus 2. X is equal to 2. So what is your x? X is equal to negative 10 or x is equal to 2.